Hello, guys. Welcome to another session. So we are just 2 months away from Prelims 2025, and this phase is a pressure cooker for most of us. Many of you might be feeling very low on your confidence, maybe struggling with revision or overwhelmed by the vast syllabus, and even thinking about skipping this attempt, right? So if you have been having that thoughts like, I don't remember anything, or my syllabus is not complete, or maybe I'll do it better if I get the next attempt or in the next year. Trust me, guys, you are not alone. Everyone will be at having the same feeling, and you can never give a perfect attempt. So today, what I'll do is I want to talk about these feelings that you have at this point of time honestly and help you to flip this pressure into power. So I'll share three core reasons behind this mental stress, and then give you step by step idea or method to fix and bring it back to confidence, and how you're going to finish strong, and everything is what I'm going to discuss. So why are you feeling this pressure? First, it's mainly because of the vastness of the syllabus. So let's accept it. UPSC has one of the widest syllabus out there, right? Any exam, if you compare, this is the widest and the vast syllabus that you have. You compare it with any exam you prepared in the past, or even if you're going to prepare in future, you see this is the vast syllabus. And this one demands coverage of multiple syllabus, and the feeling of syllabus I've never completed is always natural, and it's with everyone who's giving the exam. No one goes to the exam by completing the syllabus. So even if you had one extra year, you will still feel the same thing just before 50 days also. So the same thing and same feeling is what you will have, even if you're thinking that I'll skip this year and I'll do better next year. So this is very normal, and let's accept that. Again, the reason for the pressure, second reason, if I want to discuss, that's a fear of failure. But once this fear sets in, it actually lead to a vicious cycle. You feel very much tensed, and in fact that will affect your studies, and that increases more pressure. So it's a vicious cycle, and you will get into that trap, and you waste time by thinking about all these things instead of studying, and the anxiety kick in, and that worsens, and that's what will actually again increase the pressure. So it's not about lack of effort, it's about lack of clarity on how you're going to deal with this fear. Then again, the next issue is basically because you make comparisons. Many aspirants, they fall into the trap of comparing themselves with friends who are working or earning, or simply having a seemingly very easier life. So you might think, why am I still stuck here? Right? I know many of you might be having that feeling, and these comparisons that make the preparation journey feel very heavy and heavier than it is actually is, and that it should actually be, right? And then the perfection problem. Some students chase for that perfection. Remember, there is no perfect attempt you can give in this exam. Maybe cat or any other quantitative aptitude test, if you're giving, you can do that, but not here. You might have scored 100 100 out of 100, or 100 percentage or percentiles in schools, colleges, and the competitive exams. But this is UPSC prelims. Even if you score 80, 90 out of 200, that's enough, and that's tough also. That's why that's enough. It's tough to score that, right? Out of 10 lakh, 1%, the 10,000 is what is getting selected. And their score, if you see 80 is the cutoff, means it's the toughest. Even getting that is also very tough. So let's go off the idea that everything must be perfect. Each and every point in the syllabus need to be covered. Completion and revision matter more than chasing that perfect notes or perfection. So read maximum as much as possible and keep revising. That's what I want to discuss about it. Now let's talk about the solution, how to beat this negativity. Guys, there is always a life beyond UPSC. Okay, so first of all, if you are hardworking, if you are ethical, and if you're committed, remember this, know this, understand this, there is life beyond UPSC. You can make a successful and meaningful career in the private sector, NGOs, or as an entrepreneur. So, see, if not this, then something even better might come in your way. So, you don't want to, worry about your future in that way. And this knowledge, this experience, this hardships that you face during this period of time actually help you to come out of, everything, and to get even a better scenario. So, please don't think that your life depends only on this exam, and you might have done the best preparation and everything, but if that day is not yours, if something happened, then you cannot worry about that for your entire life, right? So there is always life beyond this UPSC. So if that is there in your mind, then I don't think that you will have this fear. Of course, we want to crack this, and this is our dream, and everything is there. But remember always that there is always a life beyond UPSC. There is always a better life, in fact, beyond UPSC. So see, again, remember, you don't want to compare, with the students. The real competition is not about this 10 lakh. It's hardly that 50,000 students. Can you come in that one out of five? People talk about 1% success, right? One out of 100 success. But it's actually, I would say, one out of five in the prelims and one out of three in the mains. So it's 50,000 serious students. Among them, you're competing, and you should be in that serious student, those who have covered everything systematically. So there are 5 lakh and 10 lakh candidate apply. The actual competition, that's something which you need to understand. That will reduce to this 50,000 student. And if you have been consistently studying for 5 to 6 months and doing the test series, revising your notes and consolidating material, attended the classes regularly, you have already you are already into that 50,000, which means you have a probability of clearing this exam of 20%, right? Not just 1%. Why I say 20% is because one out of five. So when we talk about that 1% probability, that's when the fear kick in. But you already have a probability of 20%, and then that's actually the real competition. You just need to avoid blunders on that exam day. That's why we are practicing. Most failures are actually happening due to not due to lack of preparation, but actually because of the stress, and that is going to affect the performance during the exam time. You know the answer, and when you're marking, you may mark, instead of C, you may mark D. You know that C is the answer, but you may mark D. Or for the ninth question, you know answer is C. It's for the ninth question. By mistake, you will mark C for the 10th question. Right? If luckily 10th question answer is C, then that's your day. But most of the time that won't work out. 10th answer will be different, and then you will be, entrapped. So again, never give up in the last 30 days. Never ever think about this. I've seen many talented, many well-prepared students give up, 30 or 15 days before the exam. And that's the worst and the biggest mistake. When you stop now, you cancel the effect of 1 whole years of hard work. So you have done so far very well, and that momentum will be lost. And stay in the flight till the last hour. This is all what I want to say. See, you remember, regret of not giving 100% is worse than the result itself. So never give up in the last 15-30 days by expecting or by thinking that I'm not perfect and others have done well and all those things. That's never going to happen. You are ignoring your last 1 year hard work, and the momentum you will lose. Now imagine if you lose the momentum, then you may take a break. But if you continue, then in the hope you will prepare for mains. Even if you didn't clear prelims, again you keep on preparing, that you will be in the cycle. Like imagine if you are clearing the prelims, you will be preparing for mains, and you are hoping for interview, you are preparing. So you will be in the cycle. If not this year, you will definitely crack in the next year, because that momentum is never lost. So never even think about taking a break if you have prepared so far, and in the last 30 or 15 days, never think about taking a break, or don't think that I'll skip this attempt and I'll give the next attempt. So now I should be giving you the action plan for next 50 days, right? Guys, focus on revision. 30 to 40% of your daily time now you should give for revision, because you have done very well preparation. So start revising what you have already read, and this builds that confidence and improve your test score also. So static subjects, right? History, geography, polity, economy, environment, the subjects especially, these are the subjects which you need that clarity in the concepts. The core subjects need multiple rounds of revision. I prefer at least 4 or 5 times you revise and solve questions. Without revision, knowledge become unstable. So revise, and 30%, 40% of your daily time now onwards, you're going to spend only for revising the topics that you have already learned, out of which maximum time for the core subjects. Again, current affairs, 10 to 20% you can dedicate daily. Current affairs can push your score from that, maybe if you're stuck with 60, 70, then that push your score to 90, 100 if you're strong. Maybe that will help you in a lot of guessing and, elimination also. So revise your chosen notes, whether it is 360 or whatever. right? So if you feel your source is complete, check the other indices and add the missing part only. You don't want to read the complete other resources. You don't want to be a PDF collector, so you rely on one source for the current affair, and then in case if something is missing, add to that. You just need to check the index. You see whether I've covered or not, or when you're solving the questions, the mock test, you will come across that. So this is what you can do with the current affairs. Again, previous year questions daily. Maybe you can spend 1 2 hours that keep on giving you important topics and keep on helping you to revise and keep on giving you that feel of that I have covered this area, right? So previous year questions are gold mines. They help you to understand the pattern, the themes, and you will understand what UPSC asks and how they're going to trick it and what it avoids and everything. You will get that idea, and how it actually traps the students. So I've seen, students who scoring 100 plus just by smartly solving and analyzing the previous year question papers in the last 60 days. Just by doing that, you will understand the, psychology of the examiner. Once you understand that, then you can go with the reverse engineering also. In fact, many top scorers in the last 2 years actually told me they stopped giving mock test in the last 15 days, and they focused only on PYQs and, strengthened the weak areas, identifying the patterns and the important themes that UPSC is asking. So the things are repeating. There are many areas which are repeating. Again, also you need to plan, short targets, right? Don't plan, right? Don't plan like I'll revise all polity in 30 days. You can't do that. Let's say today I'll complete parliament. So that kind of instead of thinking like in the next 5 days or 6 days I'll complete entire polity, you can plan short targets and complete that. So you will revise this today, and this week you will go for it. So keep it short and keep it trackable and crisp also, and analyze the previous year questions, and based on that you'll get a lot of idea. Based on that also you can plan your revision. So cover your weak areas also. Okay, so when you're doing like this, it actually help to improve your efficiency and will allow you to study longer with focus. So I think these are the things that you need to do. I've told you why you will have that pressure and tension, the reasons we have explained, and what you need to do for that I have explained, and how you're going to plan for the next 50 days also we have explained. So see, remember again, feeling that pressure is very normal. Every serious aspirant face it, because 1 year of hard work or 2 year of hard work or 3 year of hard work. So that one day, that's why this pressure is there. So the syllabus is never ending, but completion is not, it's not about perfection. So no one can do that. So don't wait for that perfect attempt. It's everyone's common problem that they feel that I'm not prepared well. So don't let fear, comparison, or perfection slow you down. That momentum should be there. Don't even think about skipping the attempt in the last 30 days or 15 days. Okay, so that momentum should be there. Don't even think about that. I told you, I repeat this, your actual competition is not the 10 lakh or 5 lakh or 2 lakh or even 1 lakh. It is among that 50,000 serious aspirants, out of which can you become that 10,000 when all the questions and answers are given right in front of you. Now, clear the prelims and come to me, then we will easily make it. So the real competition is actually small. So it's not about that 1% game. It's not about 10 lakh and 10,000. It's only 1% will crack, right? Sorry, that is not even 1%, even lesser if you come to that 1,000 final figure. So that's all what I want to say. Stay in the game and don't give up. You have a strong chance if you stay consistent and stress free. So guys, from today onwards, no fear, no comparison, and don't even think about giving up. You're more prepared than what you actually think. So let's finish strong and crack UPSC Prelims 2025 with full confidence. If you're facing any issue, you can feel free to reach out to me. So we are here to support you. Thank you so much. See you in the next session. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you like the video. Thank you.